Hello, brothers, sisters, friends, welcome to another Coffee Moments with the Father. Let me show you something. What is this? It's a $50 note, Singapore dollar. How many of you would like to have this? Really? How many would like to have this $50 if I were to give it to you? I'm sure most of us will raise our hand. Yes, I want this $50. Now, what if I fold this $50? Okay, like this. How many of you still want to have this $50? Again, I'm sure majority of you, or all of you, would like to have this $50. Now, what if I take this $50 and throw it on the ground? Now, again, how many of you would like to have this $50? Now, how about I do this? This $50, right? Throw it on the ground, and I'm going to step on it. Okay? And wrinkle it into like that. So, this is the $50 now. It's been stepped on, wrinkled, dirty. How many of you still want this $50? Okay, that is stepped upon, wrinkled, dirty. I'm sure all of us don't mind having this $50. Let me put this aside, back into my wallet. Now you might be thinking, why am I doing this illustration? Let me read you a verse. In 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7 to 9. But we have this treasure in jars of clay to show that this all-surpassing power is from God and not from us. We are hard-pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. So Paul says, we have this treasure in jars of clay. Who are the jars of clay? We. Basically saying, we are the jars of clay. But inside the jars of clay is this treasure. Treasure, valuable, inside the jar of clay. That is from the Lord. So, it doesn't matter how the jars of clay look like. But what matters is what is in the inside. The value. So in the same way, when God look at us, jars of clay, right? We are made of soil and dirt when God formed us. He doesn't just see us from the outside, but He sees us in the inside. Just like that $50 note that I showed you. Great value. And it doesn't matter whether the note is nice and clean or crumpled. There is still great value in that $50. And you can use it anywhere you want. You know, some of us, when we look at ourselves, jars of clay, and we think, oh, I'm just like this ordinary red jar. Nothing special. But yet, inside is of great value. It doesn't matter what you are on the outside. Or some of us might think, well, I'm not like this beautiful China porcelain. If I'm only like that, I'll be very valuable. And again, God doesn't look on the outside. He looks on the inside. Or maybe some of us look at ourselves as a very ordinary earthen jar of clay. And we feel like, oh, I'm so ugly, terrible, Who wants me? But God doesn't look at the outside. He looks at what is in the inside, and He sees that you, like that $50, great value. Or maybe some of us look at ourselves as, yes, I'm prime, just like the antique jar. Very valuable. It will cost millions of dollars just to purchase me. And we feel good about ourselves, and that's good. But your value is not on the external, but on the internal. Now, maybe some of us look at ourselves, oh no, I'm a broken piece of jar. Broken. Right? Lots of cracks. Mend together. We've sinned, we messed up, and then God put us all together back after forgiving us. And we look at ourselves, my life is so terrible. Would anyone want me? Like this $50, crumpled. Does it still have value? Great value. So in God's eyes, brothers, sisters, you are of great value, of great worth towards God. And it doesn't matter what you are on the outside. It matters what you are inside. Thank you, brothers, sisters. I hope that helped you. Jars of clay, but the treasure is in the jars of clay. So be proud of yourself and know how much God loves you. Bye. I'll see you again.